We are rolling in the Rivian and on our way to do some auction hunting. Welcome back to Two Guys Take on Real Estate. My name's Kevin. I go by the Property Prince here on YouTube, and I am on my way to go check out our next foreclosure auction. Hoping I'm going to be showing you guys a win today, and I want you guys to stick around and not miss what you're about to see. So just to give you some update on this property, I stopped by it yesterday, so I already got a little sneak peek. And this place is so overgrown, it looks like Jumanji. Now, our subscribers have seen a lot on our channel of some crazy purchases and houses that we've bid on. But let me tell you, we wrote the book on how to buy houses at half price. This one I think could be really interesting. This is in a city, a location that has very high property values. And this thing, I don't think you can barely see it from the street. So maybe nobody knows it's even there. I'm hoping the turnout for the auction is very small because it looks like it needs a lot of work. And I'm hoping part of that is just the outside appearance of it. So stick around as we do another auction hunting episode over here on Two Guys Take on Real Estate. I can't wait. Let's go. All right, we're on the street pulling up to it. Oh my God. I can't believe there's a house there. You don't see it as you're pulling up at all. This is great. All right, I got to find a spot to turn around because I don't think I can even pull into that driveway. This is fantastic. Let's go check this place out. All right, let's go see what we've got here. Boy, I think you're gonna be surprised. Let me flip the camera around here and let you take a look at the outside of this house and tell me if you would be coming to this auction with me today and bidding on this little slice of heaven. There's a house in there, I promise. So we parked right out front. This is where the auction is going to be taking place. This seems to be a two-family house. We're going to be working on running some numbers, but I guess you're going to have to imagine what it would look like if somebody mowed the lawn. Wow. All right. Let's go around here. We'll take a closer look at this side of it. So it's on a nice little quiet side street. I mean, we get decent traffic from what I'm seeing through the street. This is tough. This place is tough. You got a free antenna with it though, so there's that. Paying for itself already. It's got 2 meters, but looks like they actually pulled the meters out of it, so my guess is you're gonna need a wiring inspection. That's crazy. That's gonna suck. So we got vinyl siding part way up, wood from the rest obviously needs to be redone or painted. Windows, yeah. Look at this yard. Wow. So it's got a lockbox, but the knob isn't locked. I don't see a deadbolt engaged, and all it seems to be secured with are these couple of little Phillips screws. So look at this. We can still kind of sneak through on this side here. So I did get a little sneak peek yesterday on my way back from another auction, and you know, the best advice I can give you is scout these things out in advance. We're waiting again, kind of to the last minute today to really try to see what we can really see about this property, but you want to be able to plan this in advance and get as much due diligence done as you possibly can. So that means looking at the house and evaluating rehab costs as best as you're able to do. I'm standing on the outside of the house in the bushes, quite literally guesstimating rehab costs because I don't get to go inside and get a private tour of this place. I don't get to send a contractor or inspectors through. So I got to start looking at this home and kind of putting together what I think a rehab budget's going to be for a house that, you know, frankly, it probably needs a lot of rehab. Last thing you want to do is, you know, kind of underrate the amount of work you're going to have to put into a property. And this one needs a lot of work. Look at this place. These porches, look, I'm not sure how much shows up on camera, but that's a bit crooked right there. So the porches are definitely kind of precarious. We can definitely get up here and see through a window a little bit. And let's take a look together here. So look at that old school cast iron sink in the kitchen. So you know this place hasn't had any meaningful updates, wow, in a long time. So it kind of needs a lot of everything, doesn't it? The floor. So I mean, if it's a two-family house, you can bet both units are going to look like that. Kitchen, bathrooms, both kitchens, both bathrooms are going to be very outdated. Hardwood floors in here, they're going to need to be refinished, full repaint. They haven't had power on long enough so that the meter sockets have been actually, the meters have been taken out. So that's going to tell you that you're probably going to need an electrical inspection performed by the city. That's going to be probably problematic because I'm sure it's not going to just pass with no work needing to be done, and that's going to get expensive because electrical contractors are not cheap. 2-car garage. Let's see if it's packed with stuff. Maybe we'll find a nice little barn find. Well, it is packed with stuff, but no muscle car. Oh, wait a second. Wait just a second. There is a... What do we have here? Okay, well, it's not quite a muscle car, but it's a Thunderbird. All right, I mean, that's something. Who would you buy this house for this Thunderbird? I might. All right. So, remember, as we were talking, be learning about this property before you get to bid, and when you come up with your maximum allowable bid, is you want to do your due diligence as much as possible. So rehab plan and estimates, that's what we're looking at right here. Due diligence in terms of municipal fees, taxes owed. With a house like this, with this type of overgrowth, you can bet they've probably gotten fined by the city many times. So those fines don't just magically go away. The new owner ends up having to pay all that stuff. So you're going to be looking at municipal fees like taxes, water and sewer bills that haven't been paid, violations and citations that the city might have issued on a place that looks like this. All of those kind of things could stack up. So if you're here and you go to the auction and you bid, you say, wow, the most I would pay for this house, the way it is $100,000. And you forgot to take into account that there could be a lot of those other city fees and fines outstanding. You might find out that there's 15 grand in additional costs that you have to pay on top of your $100,000 bid number. And that can be a back-breaking situation for a first-time buyer. So please learn before you leap by staying with us and subscribing to our channel and reading our book. We wrote the book on how to do this stuff. It's called Foreclosures Unlocked, and avoid mistakes like the ones we were just talking about. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to take some pictures of this property. I'm going to send them into our team. We're going to start coming up with an ARV, a rehab budget to deduct from that. We're going to make sure, I'm going to touch base with them, make sure that we've researched and found out what, if any, fees are owed to the city. And then we're going to come up with our maximum allowable bid, and we're going to wait for the auction to start. And we'll show you how the auction goes down right here on this channel, right on this video. Don't go far.
Bid $299,900.
300 anywhere? 299,900, 300,000 anywhere. Any advance? Is that a scratch or a bid, Tom?
Yep.
That's a bid?
Yep.
300,000 I have look for 305. 300,000 I have look for 301.
Oh, 301.
301, you bidding? Is he bidding or are you walking away?
I'm walking away.
He's running away. Are you kidding me?
We'll see you. Don't let the cars hit you on the way out. 300 I have going once. 200,000 I have going twice. 200,000 I have going third and last call. Everybody done?
Right here.
First up, Brent.
Yep.
301 I have 302.
Yeah.
303.
Yeah.
I did not expect a bidding war.
That, right?
That's crazy. That's
305. 304,000 I have looking for 305. 304,000 I have going once. 304,000 I have going twice. 304,000.5 going third and last call. Yet to you, Tom. Everybody done? So, congratulations.
Well, it was really cool, and I think I was not recording when it happened, but one of our viewers showed up and said, "Hey, two guys, right?" I said, "Yeah, don't bid against me or you're gonna regret it." He went running. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, that was bananas. I cannot tell you. I really didn't think it was gonna go for that kind of money. The bank bid about 300K, and then a few people actually bid it up, and it went for about, I think, what was it, 306? It went for more than the bank bid, and the bank bid I thought was astronomical. Maybe somebody knows something I don't, but I feel like that place needed a ton of rehab. I was able to get a lot of information about the place that wasn't recorded, but snowman heating system in the basement, which is this big antiquated heating system that'll need to be replaced. But also, it's called a snowman because why? It's white and it's covered with white insulation, which is asbestos, and knob and tube wiring throughout. And so that means all the knob and tube is going to have to be brought up to code now because it's going to need a wiring inspection since the power's been off for so long. Lead paint everywhere and peeling and flaking. Yikes, just yikes. So, hey, best of luck to whoever won it. I feel very comfortable not having won this one or taken this one on. This is a big rehab project and it wouldn't make any sense for us. But that's the beauty about stuff, and people who've learned from us on our channel will know that there's always a different use for a different property with different people, and hopefully that makes some sense for them, and it'll turn out to be a win. Thanks so much for checking this video out. I hope you learned something from it. Drop a comment below about what you thought about this property, and we look forward to seeing our subscribers on the next video.